The full moon in Gemini at 13 degrees naturally opposes the sun at 13 degrees of Sagittarius. The sign that the full moon is in represents how we feel we need to process the climax that is occurring in our lives. In Gemini, we are called to overwork the mind and flood the nervous system. And if we are mindful of this, we can consciously and intentionally lean out of the mind. You see, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the messenger planet. And right now, Mercury is in Scorpio. Mercury being in Scorpio is our ticket out of the mind and into our deep knowingness that is just based on our deep feelings about it all. The sign that the sun is in represents the present moment and what is being brought to our attention in the present moment and in the here and now. In Sagittarius, we are called to zoom way out beyond the here and now, beyond the small details of our current environment, and into the higher perspective, or the hawk's view of the current situation. This is all about acknowledging the smaller details without letting them overwhelm you or dictate your actions. Gemini is about polarity and never choosing one side. Sagittarius is about believing so much in something that you have bright faith or unwavering faith in something. Both of these extremes can lead us astray. We are being challenged through this full moon to adapt to pressure that these planets are engaging in and feel our way forward into the unknown, tethered to a trust that is only there because we believe it is. The other reason we could be wise to lean into our deeper feelings and out of the mind this full moon is because that Mercury in Scorpio is forming a harmonious, supportive trine to Jupiter in Cancer as well as Saturn in Pisces. Just recently gone direct along with Mercury. With Jupiter involved, we can count on great benefits and rewards from feeling our feelings. And with Saturn involved, we can pretty damn well consider this emotional task our job for the week. Don't forget to clock in and clock out of the task because Saturn will ensure that you do. Surrender to the feelings and do what needs to be done to calm the mind. That could look differently for each of us, but because the full moon is in Gemini, it may look like saying no to social engagements and anything that is too mentally stimulating, even if you have FOMO. The full moon in Gemini opposing the moon in Sagittarius form a mutable grand cross with the nodes of fate. The nodes of fate consist of the north node in the mutable water sign of Pisces, as well as the south node in the mutable earth sign of Virgo. The north node represents our collective destiny and everything that we're meant to be reaching and striving for. And the south node represents the old patterns from the past that we are meant to be sifting through and releasing what no longer is a fit for who we are becoming. The north node in Pisces represents us being guided into the future through many endings. Surrender is the name of the game with the north node in Pisces. We must stop trying to swim upstream and relinquish control as the stream takes us where we are meant to go in 2026 and beyond. The south node being in Virgo represents recognizing the systems that we may have relied on in the past just aren't cutting it anymore, and we must be willing to simplify our lives until there is nothing left but minimalism so that the path forward feels right in our bodies. Our planet of beauty, harmony, and value, Venus, in the sign of Sagittarius, is in a sextile or opportunity aspect with the planet Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. Venus in Sagittarius values having a good time and new experiences, and Pluto in Aquarius is interested in progressing the group forward. The opportunity here, again, because Aquarius is an air sign like Gemini, we must take the opportunity to lean out of the mind and the mind games and the power struggles that have us mentally obsessed to create a certain experience or dynamic for others. We must surrender to this being a choose your own adventure full moon and allow each person to decide what is best for them. Our go-getter planet Mars, also in Sagittarius, is in a supportive trine with Chiron, connecting us with our soul wound in the sign of Aries, making it feel very personal. Mars in Sagittarius is freedom seeking, and Chiron in Aries can create feelings of vulnerability around us, really allowing ourselves the freedom we know we desire. If we can use the trine aspect, we can allow for the vulnerability and do it anyway. We can have our freedom and eat it too. We just have to invite the discomfort that comes up in the process. That Chiron in Aries is also in a square or a point of tension with Jupiter in Cancer. Jupiter involved in any aspect, even a square, promises rewards for our efforts to expand our consciousness. If we can go into that deep Chiron in Aries soul wound and accept the medicine that is only ours to receive, we can witness the ripple effects of the ancestral healing that Jupiter in Cancer is facilitating through this square. We can have our family and still be who we are as individuals and take actions that honor who we are regardless of bloodlines. Our unpredictable planet Uranus is in the very predictable fixed Earth sign of Taurus in a sextile or opportunity aspect with our planet of endings, Neptune, in the mutable water sign of Pisces, which with so much polarizing energy with these planets and these signs, the opportunity here is opposite action. Witness yourself cling to the familiar and actively choose to do the opposite of what you have always done, and watch your life change for the better as you build a new foundation from which the universe can deliver to. Do my Gemini full moon guided meditation and energy healing video by subscribing to my Substack at Heal My Cosmos to support yourself in letting go of the excess energy the full moon climax is illustrating in your life. This is an opportunity to recalibrate and come back to balance with new consciousness of your path forward as we ready ourselves for the Sagittarius new moon on December 19th. I will have another guided meditation and energy healing, as well as a new moon forecast for you at that point. Just know that the full moon is a great time to move your body, to release the climax of energy that is moving through you. Light a candle, grab your Bluetooth speaker or your phone. You can put on my Gemini full moon playlist. Also on Spotify and listed in my Substack. You can grab your journal and allow yourself to start to unpack that mental clutter. I'm wishing everyone a really beautiful full moon where you can recalibrate and find balance. Again, check out my meditation and energy healing release video. You'll be glad that you did. It's on my Substack at Heal My Cosmos. Thanks so much.